everyone can look good. Everyone can look good. I do not care what you're starting with, you're gonna take that and elevate it. Hello loves, my name is Marilia and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If this isn't your first time here, hello, welcome. Today we're gonna be talking about one of my favorite things in the world: how to look good, how to look better. This video will take a holistic approach to looking better. We're not gonna talk just about physical looks, we're gonna talk about energy, we're gonna talk about behavior, and we're gonna talk about overall things that you can add to your routine to look, feel, and be perceived as more attractive and overall just looking better. Whatever you look like, you can look good, you can look better, and this video is gonna be your guide to it. I'm a very big believer in using what you have to your advantage and working with what you have, not changing yourself and fitting yourself into a mold to look like everybody else. I genuinely don't believe that anyone is just ugly. Anyone with a certain amount of work can look a certain way, and you can always look better. This video will be divided in 3 sections. We're gonna start with the 3 H's, move on into looks, and then we're gonna end with personality, behavior, and mindset. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's start with the 3 H's. Step 1, part 1 of this video, the 3 H's. What are the 3 H's? We have health, hygiene, and hormones. These are the base, the platform on top of which you're gonna build your beauty. But in order to build something, we all know that you need to have a secure base, you need to have a secure foundation. Let's start with health. First things first, I mean, this is pretty obvious, but I will be saying it anyways because it's really important. You need to take care of your health, okay? You need to take care of what you drink, what you eat, how much you sleep, how much you exercise. All of these, other than the fact that they will have like physical effects on you too, they will help you feel better and give you the motivation you need to work on yourself. And they're also tremendously helpful with your mental health, which is a huge component to the way you look. It affects the way you view yourself, it affects your mood, it affects your energy. It's just super important to have the basics down first. Beauty comes from within is not just an expression, okay? It literally comes from within. You wanna go inside out. So even if you wanna take care of something external like your hair, your skin, anything like that, you start with what you eat. You can use all the expensive hair products you want, but if you're not eating healthy, your hair won't be healthy. Beauty and attractiveness rely more on instincts than they do on societal standards, even though those do play a really big part in it. Attractiveness is literally just signs that other people can see that, oh, this person is healthy, this person has balanced hormones, and this person is fertile. This is what the subconscious part of you, the human part of you, instinctually tries to find when you look at someone attractive or when you think someone is attractive, because you want to procreate with someone who's healthy and fertile and even though you consciously don't want that. That's what your subconscious is picking up and what it's looking for, which is why your priority should lie in being healthy. And that's why when you're being unhealthy, your fertility takes a hit, especially for women. Your period stops, your hair falls out, your nails thin, skin dries out. These are all things that happen to you when you're unhealthy, when you're not eating well, and when you're not taking care of yourself and your health. And these obviously affect the way you look physically. If you want to fix something in your appearance, you don't start by figuring out a way to cover it up. You want to find a way to heal it from within. For example, if you want to have clear skin, if you want to have skin with no acne, you don't want to put makeup over your acne. You want to take care of your skin, take care of the things that you eat so that your acne goes away. Because usually the things that you put on top of your insecurity to cover it up, they usually make it worse. After you do that, the coverage won't take as much effort. Next on the list is you want to focus on smaller things that make a bigger impact. So hair health, teeth, you know, taking care of your teeth, your nails, which the only reason I don't have nails on right now is because I did one too many experiments on them and I'm just waiting for them to grow back. But normally you would not catch me without my nails done, okay? Take care of your skin, look nice, healthy, and glowing. Put sunscreen on. I am begging you, put sunscreen on. It's really good for you and you need to take care of your skin and protect it. Lastly, in the health, you do not take advice from social media, okay? You take inspiration from social media, you find about certain things, and then you do your own research. A lot of those things are just people making stuff up, and they will actually be worse for you than if you just didn't do them at all. Take advice from professionals only, okay? You might see a cute little skincare hack on TikTok, but you ask your dermatologist, is this good for me? I'm not saying you can't listen to social media for anything. I'm just saying when it comes to health stuff, skincare, your hair care, a lot of those things can make you worse because you probably don't have the correct information. Moving on to the second H, which is hygiene, we're gonna continue with our whole, good base theory. And I'm gonna tell you, you need to start by being clean, okay? You need to be clean, be hygienic, take care of yourself, don't be dirty, and then you're gonna move on into also looking clean, because sometimes you can be clean and still not look clean. And that ranges from skincare to wearing stained clothes, etc. You need to pay attention to detail when you're doing hygienic things. It's not just, oh, I'm just gonna clean off the dirty parts or the parts that smell and then I'm fine. No, if you're gonna be clean, do it right. It's not enough to just take a shower, okay? Taking a shower is the being clean, and then wearing perfume or doing your nails or brushing your teeth with whitening toothpaste is the part of looking clean. Being clean should be the bare minimum, and for a lot of people it's not. Smell, okay? Smell is so important. Other than the fact that your brain connects smell to so many things, and it's really plays a really big part with your memory. I don't know the specifics of it, so I'm not gonna get too much into it, but smell is so important. It's the most important thing for a first impression, okay? If someone smells good, you immediately think highly of them. You already have a good impression of them. If someone smells bad, you remember that. You view them as dirty or weird. There's something just off about them. Don't be obsessive about it, but really be mindful of the way you smell. So like I said, take good showers, clean yourself well, especially in the areas that you may not think are really necessary. Have mint on you. Brush your teeth twice a day. Scrub your tongue. It will help with bad breath. Wear perfumes. Wear body sprays. Bring a mini version of your perfume that you're wearing with you to freshen up all day. Wear deodorant. Wear a good strong deodorant, okay? Don't wear all the natural stuff. I mean, if you want to, you can, but I'm just telling you, they don't work. If they work for you, fine. I'm just saying the majority of the time they do not work. Wash your hair regularly. Even if you haven't washed it, get dry shampoo, which is not the greatest thing for your hair, but it's better than nothing. This is basic hygiene stuff, but it really just can affect the way you look and the way you feel about yourself and the way you're perceived. So the way you smell, being clean, looking clean, super, super, super important. This is a little nice perfume hack I've learned because I've been really into perfumes lately. To group your smells. So you want to find your signature scent. I personally don't have a signature scent, but that's because I love perfumes so much. I want to have a collection of them. But for most people who aren't that into perfumes and just want to smell good, you want to go find a signature scent or a smell that you like. And it doesn't have to be a specific perfume. If it is, great. But you can just say, oh, I like smelling like vanilla. I like smelling like cookies. I like smelling like fruit, blah, blah, blah. You want to find all the notes, everything that's in the specific smell or perfume that you like. And you want to find products that are from the same family. You have a perfume that mainly smells like vanilla. You want to get vanilla soap, vanilla lotion, vanilla shampoo, vanilla conditioner, blah, 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 because all of that is going to make you just smell vanilla, because you're building and layering up this scent, and it's just going to make it stronger. So don't mix together different scents. So if you're wearing a perfume that smells like cookies, don't wear a lotion that smells like lime. Moisturize your skin, your body. Use an oil in the shower, or I use baby oil after the shower. You really want to have nice, healthy, glowy, plumpy skin, because it makes you look healthy. It makes you look balanced, and it makes you look good. Again, I'm gonna remind you about this in the scent smell area. Don't cover up something without fixing it first, okay? If you smell bad, don't spray perfume all over it. Find what makes you smell bad, clean it, get rid of it, and then put something on top of that to smell better. This is my favorite piece of advice that I've learned. It's be high maintenance to be low maintenance. So if you don't want to get up every day and have to do oh, I have to do all of this makeup and style my hair and do this and do that, find ways to have those things just be there on by themselves. You want to look as good as possible with nothing, like haven't done nothing. So you want to look as good as possible when you wake up. You don't want to do your eyebrows, you don't want to do your mascara, but you still want to look good. Like eyebrow lamination and a tint, get a lash lift and a tint. Find ways to curl your hair overnight so you wake up and your hair is already styled. You really need to be well groomed, and that applies to your hair, to your eyebrows, like any body hair that you have your legs shaved and your armpits and etc. blah blah blah. I'm not saying that if you're a woman you need to be shaved or you need to be waxed or whatever, you need to be hairless. I don't agree with that, but I am saying that if that is your choice, make sure you do it regularly. Or if you don't want to shave your legs every day or every other day or every week or whatever, it honestly depends on you. You know, get a wax, get laser. If you're one of those people that decide they want to, you know, have their body hair, at least, you know, groom it, you know, trim the edges, be natural, be whatever you like, but do it in a groomed way. Do it in a way that shows you take care of yourself and your body and the way you look. Part of being high maintenance to be low maintenance is to know what's worth investing in, okay? Don't buy an $8 lip scrub just because it's like trendy or it's like, oh my god, that brand. Lip scrubs are useless, okay? It's better to put that money aside and put them towards something like, you know, the lash lift I was talking about, or, you know, maybe get a really good hair treatment if your hair is really dead. Better to invest in something with a long lasting effect than just give your money now to get like this hint of happiness and excitement because I bought a new lip scrub, but then you're not going to use it again in like 2 weeks because you realize how useless it is, you know. Finally, the third H is hormones. Now, hormones really affect the way you look, and it's really important to have, you know, a good balance, which comes from the way you eat, the things you eat specifically, how much you sleep, how much water you drink, blah blah blah. I won't get too much into hormones because it really is not something I know too much about, but I know it plays a major role in the way you look and the way you feel. Just want to look up hormone health, you know, foods to balance hormones, hormone imbalances, all of that stuff. I think it will help you tremendously. Okay, moving on to my favorite part, which is looks and appearance. This is just, I'm so excited to talk about this because I've done a lot of research personally because I wanted to learn how to look good, as I'm sure all of you watching this video want to as well. So I am very excited to share this information with you. Do not follow trends, okay? Don't follow trends. Everything about the way you look should be customized to you. And this applies to makeup, this applies to hair, and especially to styling. Start with the basics. You want to start by getting to know the material. You want to see what you have. What is the best feature on your face? What is the best part of your body? What is it? Your height? Are you short? Are you tall? Are you, you know, chubbier? Are you thinner? You really want to see what you're working with and be honest with yourself. Stop feeling negatively. Don't focus on like, oh, I wish I looked that way so I could do that and that and that. Like, no. Okay, you can look good as you are right now. You just need to work with what you got. Don't go against the grain. Don't go against your body type or face shape and your features, like all of that stuff. Just don't. Figure out what looks good on you and use that. What you have in your closet, how much like money you have if you want to buy some new things or all of that stuff. You really just want to know what you're working with first before you do anything else. Start by learning your color palette. Start by learning which colors look good on you, what season you are, undertones. How you find your color palette is there are many like resources and quizzes and stuff online that can really help you. It is a bit tricky to find, and that's why there are paid services as well, but it's something you can find like the basics of yourself. So you want to find out if you have cool undertones or neutral or warm undertones, and then you're gonna match the color of your hair, your makeup, and your clothes with that so they can complement each other and make you look better. The clothes and the colors that you wear are really important because they can make your skin look dull, or they can make you look more glowy. They can put more focus on your eyes or your eye bags if they're wrong. So by starting that way, make it more easy to do your makeup and style yourself, and you know, when you're shopping for clothes, because you know A, B, and C look good on me and X, Y, and Z don't. When you're someone else wears a specific color, they get compliments all day about it. They're like, oh my god, this looks so good on you, or like, I love this look on you, or like, I don't know what it is, but it looks better. That's what wearing a complementary color palette does for you. Similar to the color palette, you need to know what your face shape is. There are specific face shapes. There are specific ways to find them. Again, many resources resources online and how to do that and quizzes and stuff like that. And your face shape is really important because it determines the best hair for you, tops, the best cut for you for your face to make your face look longer or shorter or accentuate your cheekbones. The devil is really in the details. Like, a lot of people would think, oh, I don't look good enough because I don't have this body type or this color hair or this length, like blah, blah, blah. But you can see someone that is not traditionally attractive, but they look amazing because they know their colors, they know what looks good on them. You know, they have the nice hair, they take care of themselves, and they always look nice and well groomed and put together. When you know your face shape, you can choose the right jewelry for your face, you can choose the right sunglasses, the right tops, the right hair, everything. It's gonna be tremendously helpful in all areas, and like makeup, styling, accessorizing, clothes, everything. Just super, super duper helpful. In the look category, this might be the most important thing, and I only recently found out about that. Hair is everything. Hair, I would say, is definitely more important than makeup, maybe more important than your outfit as well, but this is like, they're kind of like on equal ground. You need to have the right length, the right style, you need to have healthy hair, the right color. Oh my god, the color does so much. This is part of the color palette. You really need to know your colors, okay? Like, I would look horrible as a ginger, which I wanted to be at some point, but I look so good with black hair because I have really pale skin and I have cool undertones, like cool neutral undertones. So really dark black hair and just cool toned hair really brings out my features and makes my skin look more even. Actually style it. I know, because I'm not personally someone who really likes doing my hair. I'm more of a makeup girly, but I'm learning to do, you know, some things. I got this haircut, which is a pretty low maintenance haircut because I honestly can just wake up and walk out the door because it just is like that. But when I style it, it looks a lot better. This is makeup. Woo! I love makeup. I used to have a makeup account. I love makeup. Look. If you wear makeup, makeup is so important. You don't have to wear makeup. This is just for the people who choose to and who want to get better at it. Don't follow makeup trends. Oh my god, I said this about trends. I don't like trends, but makeup trends especially. Oh my god, right now on TikTok is like the Adriana Lima makeup trend. If I did that, I would look horrible because it's mostly focused on black eyeliner around the eyes, which my eyes go downwards and they're hooded. If I did that, I would look like a raccoon with eyes that just go like droopy. I would look like that. Don't do that. Don't. Learn what you need to do for your features. Look up makeup tutorials based on that and find specific things. Like, I have hooded eyes. I looked up how to do like eyeliner or makeup for hooded eyes. What is the best eyeshadow makeup, or what is the best eye makeup for eyes that go downwards, stuff like that. And you find those things, you combine them, and then, for example, if you're watching a makeup tutorial and the person doing it, you know, does a smoky eye, but you're like, oh wait, I have the same eye shape as the person in the tutorial, how can I do this? So you look up smoky eye tutorial for, you know, whatever eye shape you have. The way you place stuff on your face really changes it. This is why contour is so important, like blush. With makeup, you really need to accept that some things just won't look good on you. I'm sorry, but they don't. If you're doing something and you find the way to do it successfully and it still doesn't look good on you, maybe it just doesn't look good on you, and you know, like, oh, that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. And you won't look better until you accept that and find a way to accentuate your features and work with what you have instead of what other people have and you wish that you had that. Less is definitely more in makeup, and I'm not saying this in a way like, oh, don't do like bold makeup. No, definitely do bold makeup if that's your thing, or if you're going to a special event. I love doing bold makeup. I love like a nice full glam. But when I'm talking about less, I'm talking about product. Less product will always be better than more product. That's why I'm saying, if you want to have smooth, even skin, focus on skincare, not foundation. You can put as much product as you want, you'll end up looking cakey. You want to wear the least amount of actual product on your face possible without it changing your look. Like, you can have like black smoky eyes and still only use like a tiny bit of product as long as it's good product. The point of makeup, other than artistry and self-expression, is to look better. So use it for its intended purpose. Bobbi Brown, like the CEO of Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, the actual Bobbi Brown, is a big advocate of that. And she started her company because she wanted to make a lipstick that looked like her lips. and she's very like focused on natural makeup and how to accentuate your features, and that's what you should be doing. If you want to do like an artistic expressive look, go right ahead. But if you just want to do like an everyday thing, you want to see like what are the best features on my face, that's what I'm gonna put the focus on. Like, you don't want to change your whole face, just take what you have and make it look as good as possible. Follow advice from professional makeup artists. And I'm not saying like go get your makeup professionally done. If you can afford it, go ahead and do that. I'm just saying, like, for the people that you follow on social media, there are so many talented self-taught makeup artists, but follow advice, like follow with those people some professional makeup artists, because they can teach you things that you don't just figure out by yourself. They can teach you things that a professional can teach you, and this is really, really valuable advice. So I would definitely recommend taking their advice and following those types of people. Moving on to style, fashion, clothes. Yes. So, similar to knowing your face shape, you need to know your body type. You need to know what kind of body you have. You need to work with whether you have curves or not. I don't know if you believe in God or the universe or whatever, but you were born the way you were for a reason. Like, a lot of people get nose jobs, but honestly, most people look the best with their natural, nose, the nose they were born with. And a lot of the times wanting to change that is just the influence of, social media and beauty standards. Or when I was talking about the hair, knowing your color palette and the right color for your hair. The right color for your hair is usually your natural hair color, maybe a little lighter or a little darker. It's not usually a drastic change. Know the way you look, accept it and embrace it. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to make yourself look like something that you're not. Take into account your weight and your height, and then just style yourself accordingly. For example, for my body type and my height, I'm really short, by the way, I'm like 5 feet. I wear super long dresses because they make me look longer because the fabric, takes up more space. Dress for your body, dress for yourself, how you look, embrace it. Don't try to change it or cover it up or hide it. And for certain people, there will be less options out there. And for example, for like really tall people, really short people, someone with some like really big breasts, someone who cares about modesty a lot and they have to cover up, stuff like that, will usually have less options, but that doesn't mean you have no options. It's gonna take a little bit more effort than, the standard person that clothing stores are for, but there is a way out, I promise you, because I am one of those people. What I really want to focus on in fashion is fit. It is so important to wear something that fits you correctly. No one knows what size you're wearing, no one cares, but everyone can see if you're stuffing yourself into a pair of pants that don't fit you, rather than just sizing up and wearing something that fits you well. Don't try to force things to fit if they don't. Don't wear something that fits you wrong or weird or uncomfortably, or like the straps are too long and you have to be picking them up all the time, because not only does that make you insecure, because you have to God, I have to fix my things all the time, and my hair, it makes you look insecure, and it makes you uneasy and irritable, because that's what you have to focus on all day. That's what you have to be taking care of. You can't just be present and enjoy other people's company. You have to be like, oh my god, is my strap falling? Are my pants falling down? Wear something that fits you well and will make you comfortable. Speaking of comfort, you don't have to sacrifice it for beauty. I promise you, okay? I know you heard beauty is pain, you have to make sacrifice. You don't have to. You really don't have to sacrifice comfort. There are many ways out of it. If you want to wear heels, there are, certain sprays that can make it easier. You can put these silicone soles in your shoes to make them more comfortable. You can wear sweatpants that look like pants or have a certain style. There are many ways to stay comfortable and still look good, and I would say to prioritize the balance between comfort and looking good, because if you're uncomfortable, wearing something that doesn't fit you well, it's gonna make you uncomfortable, you're gonna look uncomfortable, you're gonna look weird, and it's really not worth it. When you can have it all, you can have your cake and eat it too, okay? I know you are probably sick of hearing me say this from my previous videos, but make a vision board. Make a vision board on Pinterest or whatever to figure out what your style is, what your style aesthetic is, so that you can work from that to build your wardrobe. You want to build a wardrobe with your staples in. Your vision board will help you determine the type of style that you have, and it's gonna make it a lot easier when you're shopping for clothes. Have a style. It's really important that no matter what you wear, no matter what your style is, have a style. It makes you look so much more put together. You give people a specific impression, they remember you, and it just overall makes you feel good because you feel like you're dressing yourself. And don't be super afraid to change it. It's okay to try things and they not work out and you try something else, especially if you're young or if you're in your early 20s or in your teens. Like, it's fine. You won't stick to one aesthetic and that's completely okay. But you know, look into it. The way to not spend like all of your money doing that is to build a closet with your staple. You want to have the basics down first and then accessorize them. Accessorizing is 95%, like accessorizing and styling is 95% of like fashion and style. So you want to have your basic clothes that you can wear again and again and again and just style it with a different jacket or a different hat and earrings and rings. With the right accessories, you can take the same dress and wear it to like the grocery store and the Grammys, okay? It's that simple. Shoes are the next thing I'm going to be talking about in the styling. They are so important. They can truly like make or break an outfit. I think shoes are like the hair of styling. They really can just make or break your look, because I have seen people who thought, oh my god, this person's like so attractive and so like nice and dressed well. I'll be wearing like a completely irrelevant to, you know, their overall look pair of shoes, or like really just ugly shoes. I'm like, oh, ick, I don't like it. Last but certainly not least, in the looks category and the styling, symmetry. Symmetry is scientifically proven to make you look more attractive. So you really want to focus on making yourself look more symmetric, and earrings can help with that, headphones, doing your eyebrows to be more even. Your face is naturally asymmetrical and you can manipulate it with makeup and or gua sha or facial massages or earrings and stuff like that to make you look more symmetrical. Sunglasses as well, and that will make you instantly look better, more symmetrical, more attractive. Stage 3, like whatever the third section of this video is, personality, inner work, mindset, behaviors, all of that. We went through the physical stuff. Now let's go through the things that you actually need to do. Inner work. It's about the way you view yourself, the way you think, the way you act when it comes to looks and the way you perceive yourself and others. I think that is majorly affecting the way you look. Stop whining and complaining about how unlucky you are in the looks department. Like, stop being in victim mode. Having the victim mindset is honestly so frustrating and annoying. I follow a lot of self-help and how to look better, you know, content accounts on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, blah blah blah, and I will always see the comments. There is a girl I remember was doing like a blowout tutorial, and I saw a comment that pissed me off so much. It was like, okay, step 1, have perfect silky healthy straight hair. Or I saw another video, it was a TikTok of like YouTubers to watch if you want to, you know, like learn how to do your hair, if you want to learn how to do makeup, or if you want to like work on certain things. And one of the comments was like, oh, but I'm too lazy to watch the videos. Like, do you realize how stupid that sounds? You can't want to change something and not do any of the actual work. See a makeup tutorial and be like, oh yeah, step 1, have perfect clear skin. Yeah, that is step 1. So what are you doing? Figure out how to take care of your skin. Go to the dermatologist. Like, take care of your skin. Wash your face. Oh, I can't do that because of my mental health. Okay, focus on your mental health then. What are you doing to get better? And I am saying this as someone who had horrible skin and who is and has been struggling with mental health for years. There are ways out, but you really just need to make the decision and actively try to change, because if you don't, nothing will change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You know that expression? Stop being blindly jealous of people and start being more specific than like productive about it. So jealous of her, she's so pretty. Okay, why do you think specifically she's pretty? Oh, well, I mean, I like her eyes, like they're pretty. Okay, why are her eyes pretty? Oh, I mean, her eyebrows are pretty even. Okay, focus on how to make your eyebrows even. Like, if you break it down why you think someone is like better than you or prettier than you or more attractive than you, you will either A, figure out how to change something about yourself, Or B, you're gonna be like, oh, never mind, this wouldn't look good on me because I have, these features that she doesn't have, which is not necessarily a bad thing, okay? People have things that you don't, and you have things that they don't. That's why it's really important to focus on being the best version of yourself, not being someone else, because you will never ever be someone else, no matter how hard you try. The grass is always greener, just get over it. Like, it sounds harsh, but it's the truth. That's how you do things. I laugh saying this, but I did spend genuinely many years caring and thinking about this. Don't give a about the male gaze, about what men find attractive, about what men like, so you can be that. Do not spend do not waste a second of your time thinking about that, because it is so stupid. Do not care that much about what men think, because half of them think that showering every day is optional and are online calling Margot Robbie mid, cheating on women like Adriana Lima and Shakira and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't matter what they think. If you look good, you look good. And we're gonna talk about some of the actions you will have to start taking if you want to actively change the way you look and view yourself. Start implementing specific beauty rituals into your routine. Divide them by things you need to do daily, weekly, and monthly. If you want to have nice nails, set up a nail appointment. You're gonna do this like every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks or every month. If you feel like it, it's fine. The things that you want to do, make a list of them and organize them. Start implementing them actively, and do not do them all at once, okay? Don't wake up one day and do like a 10-step skincare routine and then do everything, because if one day you don't feel like doing one of those things, it's gonna all collapse. No, you want to build them on top of each other. You want to just kind of stack those habits. Start with basic things like, hygiene, like brushing your teeth every day if you don't, and then build to more specialized rituals and routines. Consistency is key to seeing results, and so it's better to do less and be consistent than build stuff than to do everything and then just stop and not do it again next week. Something I wish I knew, there is so much instant, rewarding gratification when you start taking care of yourself. You instantly feel better, you feel more worthy, you feel more comfortable in yourself and your body. I'm telling you now, if that's the thing that's been holding you back, there is an instant reward. You don't necessarily have to wait months to see the results, to feel the happiness and the fulfillment that the results will give you from taking care of yourself. How you literally see yourself affects directly how you view yourself. And when I say see yourself, I mean literally, like when you look in the mirror, how you see yourself. In order to have a better self-view and more self-esteem, you really need to take care of yourself. Even if you're home alone, wake up and do your skincare. Don't put your hair back in a messy bun, clip it up, wear, nice, comfortable lounge set. Don't just wear your, big t-shirt that's stained that you have since middle school that you just don't wear and just lounge around in the house. Get a nice lounge set, wear nice pajamas. I know this sounds kind of like, oh, this is so unnecessary. Like, why would you do all that? But trust me, it affects your subconscious and your mind, and you're gonna feel so much better about yourself when you start viewing yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing someone well-groomed and put together. You're gonna feel better, you're gonna look better, you're gonna view yourself as someone worthy of self-care, and it's a cycle. The more you do it, the more motivated you are to do it. Finally, we're gonna talk about mindset, which is so important, because honestly, like I said, beauty comes from within, and not just literally, but also figuratively. So you want to start with your health, but you want to continue with your mind to feel and look good. Confidence. Oh my God, confidence is so important. You can find my video on confidence right here. Fix the lighting a little bit. This looks spooky. It's really important that you work on your self-image and how you view yourself, and that's why therapy is so important. I will never stop preaching about therapy and what it can do for you, because if you're not happy and if you don't love yourself as you are, I get into that more in my confidence video, so make sure to watch that. But if you're not happy and if you don't love yourself as you are now, you will never be happy. No matter what you do, no matter how good you look, you won't feel happy. And that's therapy. You can find the root in why you're feeling a specific type of way. So I would say definitely do your inner, work on yourself. That's gonna make you shine from within. Again, beauty comes from within. Last but definitely not least, nourish the body and the mind, because if there's one thing stronger than beauty, it's beauty and brains. the respect that people will have for you if you're like a well-educated person who also looks good and takes care of themselves, insane. So make sure you don't just work on the outer, work on the inner as well. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry for the bad lighting. Let me know if you liked it, if you enjoyed, what else you would like to see, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed and if you would like to see more. I will be coming up with more videos soon, and just overall, like, thank you so much for watching and helping me make my dream come true. I really appreciate it. So goodbye, everybody. Okay, bye-bye. Can we just talk about how good my highlighter looks even in the dark? Like, hello? Okay, subscribe!